So the executive program in corporate strategy is an open enrollment program. So we had executives from many different industries coming in that have an interest in either becoming sort of more acquainted with and comfortable with the topic of strategy, or they're looking for a particular area of strategy, looking to develop some more expertise.
I picked the Booth School because I really felt like it was going to bring me back to some fundamentals, some foundation of what it means to look at strategy and put together strategy.
It's a time to refresh, step out of the working world for a while and really get re-energized as it relates to strategy, which affects everything that we do.
I'm not a guy who participates in a lot of educational programs, so this was really my first time in the classroom in 35 years, and I thoroughly enjoyed it.
It's a very good program, very dense, very complete, and it gives you the very powerful messages that you need to get.
What we've done in the program is bring together a collection of faculty that bring different perspectives on the topic of strategy. As a course, we call it corporate strategy, but it's very much a combination of corporate strategy and business strategy. So we're very careful to make the distinction between I'm a large corporate entity, what does that mean as it relates to strategy, but then we spend a lot of time on, for particular business strategies, how do you develop them, how does it depend on the context of the markets you're competing in, and we wrap a lot of important strategic thinking around that. So in the tradition of the University of Chicago, the focus is on a higher level of thinking around a topic that oftentimes doesn't get that level of sophistication.
I came here thinking that this was going to be more academic, going back to the basics of strategy, and in fact what it has been is brought new perspectives to strategies, things that I've known before, but presented it a different way.
All the teachers were fantastic. I never had to pick up a Diet Coke or a cup of coffee the whole week.
They've really been able to relate back to industry experience. Many of them have consulted or even worked in industry, and I think that gives a great credibility to them as teachers who have a point of view that we can relate to.
It's really designed to meet the needs of a broad array of people that really need to step back, learn a little more strategy, and then apply that to their company. So we get a pretty diverse group, and that's good because that diversity comes out in the classroom.
When we get away and have time like this to go back to the fundamentals, it is a chance to strengthen those brain muscles, to maybe even develop some new ones, and to just think about the business differently.
I went back to Brazil, and I immediately applied some of the concepts that I learned here. And actually they're working already for my company.
I know different questions that need to be asked going into the project, and I wouldn't have had that if I hadn't spent this week here.